Today, on Fatherly Advice, Episode 2, we will continue our conversation on controlling your thoughts. Because controlling your thoughts gives you power over you and what you do, the decisions you make. And as we know, the decisions you make will affect every part of your life at home, on your job, your marriage, what you do as a parent. All of these things are a part of your thoughts and how you view them. So we don't want to lose control of what makes us us. And your thoughts decides who you are and how you are going to react in certain situations. So let's just start off by saying, how do you change your thought process in an area of weakness? One way is to educate yourself. If you know you have a weakness in a certain area, do all that you can to learn about it so that you can improve, so that it still may be a weakness, but not as much as it used to be. Okay? For example, if your thoughts about marriage are always negative and leads to trouble, you should read or listen to at least 3 different marriage experts and get their thoughts about what makes a very successful marriage. Identify and discuss marriage with 3 different couples to get their view of the situation. And you want to get this advice from people who you know seem to have successful marriages, people who have been married over a period of time, let's say 10, 15 years, not someone who is still in the honeymoon stage, because this is not going to help you, because they are still on euphoria when it comes to marriage. Talk to someone who has the ups and downs. If holding your marriage together is a weakness, educate yourself. And through the process of educating yourself, your thoughts will begin to change. When you start having those negative thoughts about your marriage, now that you're more educated, you can start to control the thoughts you have about marriage. Okay? Don't discuss marriage with your friends who have been married 3, 5, 6 times and has no plan of being faithful to anyone or themselves. Because they say they don't want to cheat anymore. Now that's what they tell themselves. So not only are they cheating on themselves, on their partner, but they're cheating on themselves because they're not even faithful to their own word. They want to do right, they just don't know how to do right. So controlling those thoughts. When you see an attractive woman or attractive man or something, what do you do in those situations? Do you control your thought and act on your urges? Or do you control your thoughts and say, hey, I'm married. This is not what I'm doing. I'm living a faithful life. I'm being faithful to my partner and to myself. Okay? So many people are too weak to admit that they need help from anyone, regardless of how many times they fail. All of us are smarter than any one of us. So if you have a group of friends that you trust and you know they are going to give you good advice, not what you want to hear, but good advice for you and your situation, trust in their advice, trust in yourself, and do the right thing. All these things help you in controlling your thoughts, changing your thoughts, especially if your thoughts are always negative, are always leading you in the wrong direction. So make sure that you are being aware of your thinking at all times so that you can stay in control of your thoughts, so that you can live the life that you want to live, not what your urges want you to live, because we all have urges. But by controlling our thoughts, we can live a more disciplined life, the life that we want to live, not the life led by our urges. And I think that will put all of us in a better space. Until next time, follow the advice.